In today's video, we'll take a look at how deadly some feathered animals can be, like this graceful bird and this nocturnal one. Golden eagle. The golden eagle, found across North America, Eurasia, and Northern Africa, boasts the title of North America's largest bird of prey and enjoys the distinction of being Mexico's national bird. This majestic creature exhibits an impressive size, measuring between 27 and 33 inches in length, with a wingspan stretching a remarkable 78 inches. Weighing in at 7 to 14 pounds, it's a formidable presence in the avian world. The golden eagle primarily sustains itself with a diet consisting of rabbits, marmots, squirrels, and hares, but its predatory prowess knows few bounds. On occasion, it has been observed snatching foxes, livestock, and even fully grown deer and caribou. Remarkably, despite their formidable strength, golden eagles have never been reported to attack adult humans as prey. They certainly do not embark on ventures to seize babies from parks, as witnessed in Montreal. These magnificent birds of prey, while commanding respect and awe in the wild, tend to avoid confrontations with humans, particularly adult humans, showcasing their preference for pursuing natural prey over more formidable adversaries. Great horned owl. Owls across various species have been observed attacking humans as a protective response, often driven by their desire to safeguard their offspring, defend their mates, or assert dominance over their territories. Typically, unsuspecting joggers and hikers have found themselves on the receiving end of these incidents. Fortunately, owl attacks rarely result in fatalities, and victims usually escape unharmed. Nevertheless, notable encounters with great horned owls and barred owls have garnered significant attention. In 2012, a Seattle area park experienced a harrowing incident when a great horned owl swooped down from the trees, launching attacks on several people. These feathered attackers are formidable predators, growing to lengths exceeding 2 feet and boasting wingspans of up to 80 inches. The owls, commonly found throughout the Americas, primarily feed on small rodents and birds, but have been known to tackle larger prey. With talons capable of exerting a gripping force of up to 500 psi, akin to the bite of a large guard dog, great horned owls possess the potential to cause permanent disfigurement, blindness, or even death. European herring gull. Although it appears to have heavenly wings, this bird is actually deadly and dangerous. Nesting in human habitation is where they pose the greatest threat. European herring gulls will attack people in an attempt to steal food in busy areas. Their beaks are just as deadly as those of the eagles. The maximum length of one of these birds is 26 inches. While the European herring gull may look like a beach bird, it may really become rather aggressive during breeding season. These birds nest on beaches all along Europe's shorelines. They often group in pairs and remain mated to one throughout their lives. While the female is away from the nest, tending to the eggs, the male guards the area vigilantly. They may be so protective of their young that they may even take the lives of unidentified members of their own species. They love to scavenge for food on beaches, so beware if you see one of these guys nearby. Red-tailed hawk. An alarming situation has arisen on Long Island involving a potentially dangerous bird. Local authorities have reported that a red-tailed hawk, native to North America and renowned as the world's most intelligent bird, has been responsible for at least 17 attacks on people since 2020. Residents in the area are expressing growing concern about the escalating issue. The red-tailed hawk typically weighs between 2 and 4 pounds and possesses a wingspan spanning from 38 to 43 inches. It features a sizable wingspan and a relatively short tail, with female birds of this species being larger than their male counterparts. These hawks have a preference for open spaces where they can soar freely. The remarkable beak of the red-tailed hawk serves as its formidable weapon. With it, the bird can effortlessly strip flesh from its prey, striking terror into the hearts of potential threats due to its potent harm-inflicting capability. Highly protective of its nest, the red-tailed hawk views humans as a menace. While hunting, it searches for prey from the skies and swiftly dives to capture it. Dispatching its prey with its powerful talons and legs is the bird's method of killing. Emu. Australia is home to a species of ostrich known as the emu. The emu, which can grow up to 6 feet plus 1.9 meters tall, is a large and strong bird despite being smaller than its African sibling. Their legs are stronger than those of any other animal, and the majority of their weight is concentrated in their thigh muscles, able to deliver a kick that would make Bruce Lee blush or be strong enough to topple a metal fence. Aside from that, the emu has several inch-long, sharp claws that may inflict considerable harm. The Australian government launched a war on the emus because it was thought that they were so harmful. Yes, you heard correctly. A machine gun from the 7th Heavy Battery of the Royal Australian Artillery was used to wipe out the emus in Western Australia, starting the Great Emu War. The emus won out in the end. The emu looked to be able to beat the army despite their renown. Emus don't generally pose a hazard to people. They are renowned for being friendly and inquisitive, despite the fact that they occasionally display their beaks. As with any large wild animal with a respectably natural weapon, they have the potential to be deadly, and this bird frequently injures people. Mute swan. Everyone loves looking at a graceful swan. They make a variety of heart shapes when they kiss. The mute swan is a stunning bird to see, but it is also a territorial bird that may fight if threatened. The mute swan is the heaviest of the waterfowl, with a maximum weight of 26 pounds. These birds are famous for their gorgeous swimming and their ability to form lifelong pairs. These stunning animals are cautious, even if they seem calm on the water. When compared to other waterfowl, they are the most combative. The mute swan's powerful muscles in its feathers allow it to assault people's eyes and even shatter bones if it feels threatened. The mute swan's wingspan may reach a height of 2.4 meters. While mute swan's innocence and playfulness may tempt you to get close, you should know that they can be violent. Dominant swans are more likely to attack in the spring when they are trying to start a family. When their nests are threatened, they fight back with all their might. Keeping a safe distance, especially if there are children around, is the best option. Paragan Falcon. While peregrine falcons may be smaller in stature compared to the other formidable avian predators on our list, their potential for causing significant harm should not be underestimated. Much like their fellow falcons, peregrine falcons are armed with exceptionally sharp talons and beaks, perfectly suited for swiftly and effectively dismembering their prey. What further sets them apart as a lethal force is their claim to being the fastest birds in the world. Their incredible speed manifests in attacks that are rapid and brutal, often leaving victims bewildered with little time to comprehend the sudden strike. Yet, the peregrine falcon's deadly arsenal doesn't end there. These raptors have a particular fondness for fish, a substantial component of their diet, which has honed their diving skills. Even in unconventional environments like bodies of water, their unparalleled speed enables them to rank among the planet's fastest diving creatures. In summary, peregrine falcons, though relatively small, combine sharp weaponry, astonishing speed, and adept diving abilities, making them a formidable and deadly force in the avian world. Southern cassowary. While there are lots of other birds to be afraid of, there's no denying that the southern cassowary is one of the most dangerous birds on the globe. Although the southern cassowary is only found in Australia and its population levels put it on the endangered species list, it has been blamed for hundreds of assaults on humans, including at least one fatality. Most of these incidents occurred when people tried to contact these massive birds by feeding them. Just by looking at it, you can tell this bird is extremely deadly. It's one of the biggest birds on Earth, measuring 6 feet in height and weighing 200 pounds. Its 3 lengthy claws, the largest of which is knife-like and 5 inches in length, are its most menacing traits. The cassowary's talons help it escape danger, but they may also be used to kill a person with a single slash. Anthropological findings imply that humans tamed these potentially dangerous animals 18,000 years ago. That was a long time ago, much before the invention of the chicken. Harpy Eagle. The harpies of Greek mythology are the source of the name for the fierce harpy eagle, which is a tribute to their skill at hunting and great agility, and ranks them among the most powerful birds on Earth. These raptors are the second largest eagles in terms of length and third largest in terms of weight, with wingspans that may reach 7.5 feet and talons that can reach a length of 4 inches. Harpy eagles hunt slowly, perching frequently to wait patiently for their prey for long periods of time. As a result, trying to blend in when dealing with these fearsome predators is typically a bad idea. Interestingly, they have the longest talons of any extant eagle, and they can carry prey that is as hefty as they are. These fearsome birds of prey exhibit extraordinary flexibility as apex predators in their ecosystem, since they typically hunt creatures that live in trees, such as sloths, monkeys, and opossums. Lammergeier. Lammergeier, which translates to lamb vulture in German, is a ferocious-looking bird of prey that likes bone marrow. Bone marrow is all that's left after other predators have finished eating and tearing apart their prey's carcass. Lammergeier grabs the bones and breaks them. The marrow is extracted by shattering bones and letting them fall onto rocks from a great height. This bird's method has the potential to cause severe injury to anyone around it. Therefore, there is a high risk for people who choose to make their home within the vicinity of a lammergeier. The lammergeier is one of the oldest vultures still in existence today. They are often commonly referred to as bearded vultures. This enormous vulture has a wingspan of 2.3 to 2.8 meters and may weigh up to 7 kilos. They inhabit the mountainous areas of southern Europe, southern Africa, and southern Asia. This vulture's huge wingspan allows them to fly high over the mountains. Typically, bones are their main source of nutrition, but that's not all there is to it. When hunting, lammergeiers use a dropping method similar to that used by hawks. See you all next time.